Hey there, how are you? Welcome to day 198 of Lyndall's Luscious Limberings and to 2021. Happy New Year, hopefully. So today it is humid AF in Melbourne, so this is going to be very fun, my end, because it is leg day. Now with the legs today, there may just be some opportunities to do some cardio work, possibly a bit of jumping. However, if you are working without shoes on a hard surface or your calves are just not feeling super strong at the moment, don't jump, it's fine, don't need to. Store it for another time later on when you feel better about it. So if there's options that are just squats or something without the jumps, take that. Same with lunges and things, you know, if you're feeling pressure on the knees, just do a smaller movement. Make sure the knees are always going out over the toes. But even moving in a small range of motion with good quality work is equally as beneficial, just in a different way. So without further ado, tell you what, it's already feeling a little bit warm here. This is going to be good. All right, here we go. So for day 198, our last leg day. 3, 2, 1, go. And we'll just start with feet hip width apart for something different. Sink the butt, lift the head. Really release the lower abdomen, softening through the sternum, softening through the jaws, expanding in all directions. Check out your Christmas tree. Breathing in. Elbows sink, wrists sink, breathe out. And in your own time, remember the fingertips are drawn forward by someone else, then the elbows are heavy and the wrists are heavy. Breathing in. The butt sinks as you breathe in and out. Good, we're going to take a step out into a slightly wider stance, blossom the hands, and breathing in, and wash down. So here you can really feel a slight exaggeration of where the tensions are, particularly across the pelvis. So take the opportunity to really let go of this area, let it be a nice round sphere. And that pelvis hangs so heavy off the spine. Really softening through the sides of the hips here. And we're going to go all the way down. Bending the knees, blossom the hands, sink the butt to rise up. The fingertips are drawn up by someone else, but the shoulders are heavy. The arms just sink super heavy into the shoulder joints. As you breathe in, make sure you're not just lifting through the chest. Actually, the chest wants to stay relatively still, and the expansion goes through the abdomen. If you like, you can imagine that you're breathing through the bottom of your feet, all the way up the legs, right into the abdomen. And then you expel the air out the legs again. Good, stay down. Just hang over for a sec, let the head be heavy, rolling through the shoulders. And we're going to spinal roll up by breathing in to inflate the spine. Count of 8. 8, 7. Good, back down again. Let the body folding over deflate the air. Empty the lungs, breathing in from the coccyx, inflating up. Each vertebra stacking on top of the other. Couple more. And last time, rolling up. Good. I'm just going to roll through the shoulders. Very small knee bend. It's really just like a softening forward. Oh, breeze out those shoulders. They're a bit tense. I wonder why. It's because Victoria's got another outbreak. Yay! Oh, COVID. Elbows. Yeah, definitely got some tension in there. Watch your Christmas tree and go out with the wide of the arms. Lengthening from the earlobes down to the tops of the shoulders. And now going forwards. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And forwards through the elbows again. Really broaden through the shoulder blades here. And we're just going to roll back one then the other and just start to raise through the heel as you do this. Bit of a knee bend now, a bit wider legs if you want to. Good, wider legs, bit more of a knee bend. Take it into the elbows, still rising the heels. Good, and just settle off the heels. We're just going to go a bit of freestyle. Well, as in freestyle movement, but chicken backstroke. Let's get our swimming terms correct. And now chicken freestyle. And gradually bend over. Just starting to let the small of the back start to work a bit. And hanging over again. From here, we're going to bend and straight. Doesn't have to go straight all the way, just until you find a stretch in the back of the legs. Keep that top of the head heavy. It wants to go down and touch the ground if it could. And we're going to roll up over a count of 8. 8, 7. Good, roll into the shoulders again. Good, arms up. And swing, and up. So I'm turning through the hips. And the arms rise because I push the floor away from me, and that momentum sends the arms up, and I just drop them. Don't rise up those shoulders when you do that. Let the shoulder blades be sliding down the back. Push the floor away. Good. Okay, we're going to go down, 2, so the butt's going back, and then up. And again, reaching down. Butt goes away into a chair sit. So chair sit rather than like a squat. And again, just warming up through the hips. Fingertips reaching forward. Last one going down. And we're going to stay here because we can. And just small bounces. Let's just roll through the wrists while we're here. Keep bouncing, change the direction of the wrist roll. Good, rolling up through the spine for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let's just walk through those ankles. Work through the ankles, not walk through the ankles. So I've got a little bit of heat generated now in the legs. We're just moving that round. And the other way. Still thinking about relaxing across the throat. Sternum wants to diminish down to touch the small of the back. Change. If you want, if you've got bare feet, it's so nice just to let those toes just fold over a bit on the floor. Other side. Good, okay, we're going to step wide and side step. So the butt's going out behind. Don't have your chin forward. I know you're probably looking at the screen, but try and tuck it so the top of the head's lengthening. And we're going to bring the arms in. And just touch the toe behind now. And we're going to bend down, just go back to toe touching, but we're going to bend even more. Good, take away the arms and we're going to go here and left with bent legs. Put the arms in, watch your Christmas tree. Good, you can start to get a little bit of a twist with the shoulders here. 6, 7, good, stretching up. And just reaching with one hand higher than the other. Hands to the side. Widen the legs. I'm just going to go for a push. So I've got widening legs, starting to work through the inner thighs. All right, take this hand across the body and push. Lift up through the outside blade of that straightening leg so you don't get pressure across the knee. All right, diagonally up with the hands. diagonally downwards. Pull the other elbow back if you've got room in your head for it. Good, and then take it into spidey arms. Good. From here, we're just going to go bent arms. Good. And now staying low, spread the love. 2. If this is too hard on the legs, just come up a little bit. 5, 6, 7. Good. Coming down. Bring the feet in a bit. Just pop out one leg than the other, one hip than the other. Staying down there, we're just going to swing from side to side. Take this into a figure of 8. And figure of 8 the other direction. Oh, I forgot which way I was going. Good, sinking the butt, raise the hands forward. And we're going to go through the heels again, staying on balance. 3, 4, 5, 6, hands to the side, ring, and then the other side. Real challenge to the balance there. Okay, so we're going to go, heels go up, 2 toes, heels, bring the feet in a bit. So squat, toes, up and down, squat, toes, up and down, squat, toes. With the squat, it's a chair sit. So I'm setting the butt behind. Good stuff, keep going. Wow, balance is such a good thing, isn't it? Okay, we're going to reverse the direction. So we're going to go up, down. Put the heels down, then come up. Up, down. Heels go down, coming up. Up. Heels. Good, all right, turning to the one side. I'm just going to do small bounces. 2, 3, 4. After 8, we're going to turn, pivot on the feet, go the other way. 1, 2. Hands to the side if you want. If you want more of a challenge, put them up here or here. I just learned that. Change again for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good, we're going to come up and we're going to go kick butts. Get rid of some of that lactic acid we just built up. Crossing arms, big alligators. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, just do a little bit of rotating for a sec. All right, we're going to go back to our squats, our release lunges. Going for 8, 5, 6. All right, from here we're going to go into our leg lifts. So we're going to go here and up. 2. And yes, they're that slow, so you need to control. Keep that lower leg bent. All right, changing sides. Pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, yes, sled day. And squat, bend, and up. 2. So you're really using that control. The leg doesn't have to go too high here, but really squeeze through the butt cheeks. have that feeling that the pubic bone and the chest are pulling together, so you're not getting like a kick through the small of the back. All right, turn the other way. 4, 2, 3, changing sides. 1, 2, 3, change again. 4 of these. 2, 3. Changing sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the lunge kicks. And 2s. 1, 2. Squat. And up. Oh, feel the bend. Change. 1, 2. Bend. Up. Good, that's where we're going to leave that. Good. Kick at the legs. Well done. Good. Here. And just pulse. Try not to put the foot down if you can help it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, here's where the jumping can come in. So our baseline is we're going to go up onto your toes and cross. Done these before. Toes and cross. We'll just start with these to warm up. So you're really pulling this in tight here. All right, so the next extension is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and I just learned this, so I'm going to give it to you. We're going to go squat, up, up. A little bit of dancing. 1 more set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Kick your butt. Cardio. 1 more set of potential cardio. All right, now be careful of this on the floor you're on. So you've got step and squat, step. Make sure you're pivoting on the ball of the foot. All right, and this is the fun version. Touch the floor and change. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more set. You don't have to touch the floor if it's too much. When I say 1 more set, I lied. Now 1 more set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Kick it out. Go to the end of your mat. Yeah, I hate me too. Rolling down into a downward dog. This is your active rest. Get the breath back. There is no air in this room. Take the knees across the body. All right, one leg's going up. Pulling in. 2, 3. That back leg, you can either have the heel on the ground if you're flexy enough. Otherwise, just stand the ball of the foot. Good, other leg. On. Just going to go through the music for a second. Two more from now. 1, 2, good, knees down. And we're going to do superheroes as active rest. So we're going to reach out, 2, and down. Out, 2, down. Okay, now we're going to stay out, pulse to the side. 1, 2. Make sure you're pulling that belly button into the spine. Good, and changing side. And hit the plank if you can. 2, 3. All right, so we're going to distance sustained leg work in all fours. Good, starting with P leg raise. 1. Don't put it down if you can help it. Push the floor away from you with your hands. 5, 6, 7. One more set if you can. Coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to put the knees back down again, because now we're going to go up to the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good donkey kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, if you can, one more set. Up on a high plank. 1. Heel goes towards the ceiling. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep the same leg up. So we're going to go from flat to diagonal out. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more of these. Up onto high plank if you can. So flat to side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 7. Good. Down into child's pose. We can do it on the other side now. Who's hoping I remember everything we did? Give your body a hit if it needs it. All right, here we go. So other leg. Starting with the standard P leg raise. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, if you can, up into a high plank. Waiting for music. 1. Oh, it's a bit too fast. I'm just going to go through the music. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Back to all fours. V strikes. Up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Donkey kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You make sure you're engaging between the shoulder blades, really pulling up the belly button into the spine. If you can, one set on a high plank. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And last set of work, horizontal, diagonally out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last set, if you can, on a high plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Back into a child's pose. Good job. Aren't you going to miss these? Back up into all fours. We're just going to do some cat-cows as our active rest. So we're going up and down. Moving with the spine, relax the muscles. One more set of these. Okay, into a low plank. Oh yeah, we're working hard today. All right, you can go into all fours if you want. Otherwise, we can do leg taps to the side. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Stay up if you can. Leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last set, other leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Into a child's pose. Okay, good. Coming up to kneeling. Ha ha ha. All right, from here, we're going to go over and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go back to the first side, but we're going to stick the leg out. We'll go a little bit slower. So we're going to go down 2. Just go as far as you can. Just going to do 4 on each side. Last one. Good, other leg out. Here we go. Don't know if it's hot where you are. I think I'm a ball of sweat. Good, all right. Just coming forwards and back, forwards. We're going to do 4 of these and change legs and get up. Good, other leg. So we go forwards and back. 2. So I reckon what we need is a little bit of elbow to knee. What do you reckon? Good, just come up. Rolling up through the spine. Here we go. Repeat on the same side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can jump if you want. Don't if you don't want to though. Change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Back to kicking butt. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want, you can put a bit of jump. Good. And swings. Don't hit your Christmas tree. One more set of these. Good. Okay, we're going to go squat and kick. Change legs. Lifting up tall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into ducks. So we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a punch. I don't care what kind of punch, just make sure you keep the duck. Into an uppercut. 2, 3, 4, 5. Into a side elbow. Good. And just head to knee. Turn it into the can-can. Good. Wiggle out the hips. Ah, yeah. Rolling down in the spine. Hanging over. If you're not on my playlist, know that we've got to the stop music now, which means now we stretch. Float yourself across the left-hand side. Had to pack in a vigorous one for the last one. Back to the other side. I'm pretty sure, like, you're not breathing as heavily as me, it's just me, right? Good, back to the first side, pick up the toes, turn them out, and stretching over. Soften that, change sides, pick up the toes, turn them out. Take chest goes upwards and forwards as you go down. Soften that, come into the center, sink down the butt, elbows and knees. I want to stretch out the small of the back. Okay, we're going to head over this side into the runner's lunge. And same arm as leg through the elbow. Good, across the other side, same again. You can put the knee down in the back if you prefer. She says it's right at the end. Good, put that knee down now. And we're going to come up and just rock the pelvis forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, level off the pelvis. And we're just going to do twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it more about the shoulders than the arms. Don't just twist the arm to go, yeah, I'm twisting. Woo, balance. Good, reaching up. Lean over that front leg. Stretching out through the flexors. Breathe out to come back up and change sides. And again, pelvis. 1, 2, just rocking out until you feel that stretch. 5, 6, and now twists. 1, 2, 3. You might feel this in the upper back. You might feel it actually down in the hips, depending on where you're most tight. 3. Good. Now we're just going to stretch over. Good. Come up. Put the hands down. Just going to go into our diamond. Elbows and knees. Let's just wiggle out through those glutes. And then bring the heels into the pelvis and butterfly fly. The sitting up tall through the back of the head. If you want, you can lean forward slightly. Good. Tap the left leg under, right leg over the top, left arm over the top, and stretch around. And soften around, right leg underneath. Good stuff. Just come up into, again, kneeling. And we're just gonna sit back and stretch out the back of the leg if you like. So I'll start with the foot pointed and just hold for a few breaths here. And then I'm just gonna come up a bit, then put the toe up and stretch. If you want, you can slightly put some pressure on the ball of the foot. Only do that if you're not getting enough stretch, having just the toe up by itself. Good, soften that and just change around the other side. And then soften, toe up and down again. And if you like, just add a little bit of traction from the hand over the ball of the foot. Lovely, hands in center. And let's just drop down to one leg, stretching out through the inner thigh. Also get a nice stretch along the back of the leg here, leaning forwards if you want a bit more work through the small of the back. Hands in the middle, take yourself across. step up. And I'm just gonna go from a runner's lunge, other side. You're doing all the stretching. It was quite vigorous today, so I do want to just stretch this out. Good. Back into well forward, so you can line up feet down, don't tuck the toes, under, lift the butt. Butt brings towards the ceiling, thighs on the wall behind you. Engage through the shoulder blades. We're just going to sit here for a few breaths. If you're feeling tight along the backs of the calves, think also about relaxing over the butt cheeks and over the top of the small of the back, or the bottom of the small of the back, all on the backs of those thighs. It's all part of the same chain, so often you feel tight in your calves, but you can have the tension all the way up that posterior chain on the backs of the legs. It's also worth rolling out your feet with the spiky ball. See how that helps. And of course, see your healthcare professional. Good, bring the feet into the hands and just hang over. Straighten until you find a stretch and then release, and just go through a few cycles of those. If you rock the weight into the heels, you get a bit more of a stretch along the butt, which is quite nice. You can use the hands to help with that. And then if you just soften and stretch a bit more onto the balls of the feet, and move it down the leg a bit. Alright, good. Let's just go into a crouch and raise the head so that we don't faint when we come up. Good, and just rolling up through the spine nice and slowly. Just be cautious with that final head raise up, just so you don't get a head spin. You might get one anyway. And we're just going to stretch up through the quads to finish. So find your balance. Oh yeah. Lifting up through the head. Pelvis slightly tucked forward. Tell you what, I very rarely sweat a lot. I don't know if you can see the shine, the glisten on my skin from the video there, but I can tell you it's delightful. Luckily I'm at home, so I can go straight into the shower, because I think that's just better for everyone. And I just want to stretch out the side of the body as well, so just find a convenient door frame or window frame, stretching out to the sides of the ribs. And changing sides. Lovely. Okay, we are wrapped on that. You know, do these. I'm projecting. I'm obviously tight at the back of my neck. Just use the weight of your elbows just to soften down. I really could just stop the video and do my own stretches, but you know what? You can do it. All right, good. That's done. All right, that's the end of leg day. Woo! So I hope wherever you are, you're keeping safe. There's craziness happening all over the place at the moment. So the salient points still are true. Please do be kind to yourself. Do what you need and be kind to others. Thanks, team. Bye.